You. Ah, so I got my black coffee here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nah, but I was just writing some scripts for like other YouTube videos, and I seen this little uh document that I wrote. I think I don't know when I wrote this. I'm guessing it was like last year sometime. But it's interesting, and it might help you like change your perspective on some things. So it's really about self love, right? Self love. And right now it's like there's so many like what's the right word? There are um there's supposedly a lot of ways to show yourself self love, but this is the only thing that really worked for me. So yeah, it's acts of service to your future self. When you're acting in service for your future self, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, right? You're gonna have to go to the gym whether you like it or not. You're gonna have to sit down and write that script whether you like it or not, because it helps future you. And future you is not some vague idea or concept. It can be future you, oh, evening me. If I get my work done right now, evening me can relax. And then I'm gonna look back at it and say, okay, he did the work. So I'm gonna go to bed early so that tomorrow me is gonna feel well rested. You know? So this I'll just read this from the document, the whole thing. It's not that long. So I'll be looking here because I got my laptop right here. So the dissatisfaction and waking up started approximately 2 years ago. So this is a message to 2020 me. That means I wrote this in 2022, not last year. A lot has changed since then. You were out of shape, yet building the habit of working out. You started consuming books like never before. You started questioning how things were and where you wanted to go. You had Ajukins and Ajim Sway beside you. So Ajukins is my cousin brother. I was with him and his wife, Ajim Sway. I was living at their place. You were cooking up ambition in the house at Leslie Place. You're in shape now. You read with intention. You are reaping the benefits of meditation, and uh, you're adding on more good habits, but you're still dissatisfied. Something inside you looks at you with disgust when you think about leading an ordinary life, and you love that part of you the most. You've gotten a lot better at dealing with people you know. All this started because you were not satisfied with who you were back then. So I've been hearing and reading this a lot. Change your thoughts to change your life. This started to sound repetitive and corny, but as Dan Coe said it, people need reminding more than something new. My physique is the thing I'm most proud of right now, and when I trace back at it, I made daily deposits in the gym and outside the gym over a long period of time, almost 3 years. Yes, I want to get bigger, but I did achieve the goal I set out in the beginning of this journey. This made me happy. Imagine looking at yourself, like your past self, and you're not looking through the lens of resentment or anger. You know, you're looking at your younger self. It's gonna be your I can't speak now. It's gonna be your younger self. And imagine looking at that kid, and you're like, damn, you put in the work when you had to. You showed up. So what do you do now? You're gonna show up for future you. I personally think that is the best way of self love. You know, being like acting in service of your future self, making things a bit easier on your future self. Because look at it this way: when you come home, if your mom has a meal, like your meal prepped, you're gonna look at your mom with love. You're gonna be grateful for your mom because mom's making things easier, man. You know? Imagine you did that for yourself. You won't be mad at yourself. You won't be disliking yourself. You can't dislike someone who's acting in service for you. So if you were acting in service of yourself, your future self, you can't look back and be like, oh, I don't like myself. You can't do that. So here's what you can do. You can either listen to this and take it out that way, or do something hard that will benefit future you. Because let me tell you this one thing: there is no such thing as growth without pain. Going to the gym is painful. Lifting those heavy ass weights is painful. But having that body is nice. You feel me? Just think about it. Um, yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Do something for your future self. Let that guy or girl be grateful for the current you, and be like, that's when things changed. Because 2020 me, even though that guy was going through like shit, he still showed up. Like he was, I think that was the most disciplined time like in my life. I'm trying to get back to that, but yeah, that was definitely up there. That's definitely up there. I'm sorry if you're hearing all that. Yeah, that's the first video, man. I gotta record some more, but yeah, I hope you liked it. Do something for your future self. You know, self love, me, self love. See ya.